Hey guys, Corey with Train Like a Girl here. So I just got done with my training for today, and during my training I kind of had like an aha moment. And I really wanted to share it with you because I think this will help a lot of people. I know a lot of clients that I work with, this is something that they've dealt with before. And basically it's stubbornness. Your stubbornness is probably sabotaging you hitting your goals. Now, not everybody. But I can say for myself, my stubbornness was sabotaging my goals. So, or it has been for the past, I would say, 4 years. One of the biggest things that I've always wanted to do was compete in a kettlebell competition with, in the snatch event with a 16 or 20 kilo. I've worked hard. I know how to use kettlebells. I've used them since 2001, but I've always hit a roadblock. Biggest roadblock is I did not want to fix my technique. My technique is good for minimal reps, not the 10 minutes that I need to do on a platform with heavier bells. So what would happen is I'd start training for, to get up to the 16 or 20 kilo in the snatch event, and I would hit a roadblock, probably usually around the 14 kilo, 13, 14 kilo. I would start getting shoulder issues. My left shoulder, for the past couple years, I've been having issues with it. Nothing joint, just muscular. And a lot of it has to do with, me taking care of myself, using proper technique. So I would get up to 13, 14 kilo, wouldn't be making any progress. I would get frustrated, and I would quit. And when the kettlebell competition came around, I'd just do the 12 kilo because I knew I could do it. I know I can stand up on the platform for 10 minutes and do the 12 kilo. But this time I wanted to be different. I really, really want to hit my goal of using the 16 or 20 kilo. So I started listening to my coach. Or I should say I started listening to my husband. He has been telling me for past couple years I need to fix my technique, meaning I need to stop using, pulling with my arm, and I need to use my legs more. I also need to work on my mobility. He always talks about that. So in the past I would say, you know what, I don't want to fix my technique. I like the way it is. I don't want to work on my mobility. I don't have time. I have time. I just didn't want to do it. Or I would do the minimal. So finally I decided, you know what, I'm going to give it 4 weeks. And I'm really going to work on my technique, and I'm really going to work on my hip mobility and my ankle mobility, which I have big issues with. Well, this past weekend, I was able to work with the 16 kilo for a minute and a half on each side. Now, to a lot of people, that's not a lot. And, I mean, when you think about it, you need to be up there for 10 minutes. It's not a lot. So a total of 3 minutes. But for me, it was huge. Because not only could I work with the 16 kilo, I had no pain in my shoulder. The pain, usually I was having it muscular, it just get fatigued and it start hurting. And then I had some pain in my arm and everything. So that was huge for me. I couldn't believe it. I was so happy. So then today I had to do basically 4.5 minutes with the 13 on each side. It didn't hurt. I was able to do. I was so excited. So how this may relate to you. I have clients who come to me and they will tell me, well, I want to work out, I'll eat clean, but I'm not going to take out my diet soda or, that I have every day, or my glass of wine, or coffee, or creamer in my coffee. Those are probably the big 3 that I hear. I always say, fine, not a problem. Let's work on all these first. And then if for some reason we're not hitting our goal because, somewhere around here, we have to start looking at the other reasons that you're being stubborn about. Because your stubbornness is probably sabotaging you. It's sabotaging you hitting your goals. It's sabotaging you, finally reaching whatever you want to reach. And a lot of people will say, well, it's just one diet soda a day, or it's just one glass of wine, or it's just one little bit of creamer. You're absolutely right. But what if that one little thing is holding you back? Fixing my technique was holding me back. I finally get it. Now, am I going to still hit some roadblocks? possibly maybe I have to do a little bit more with my technique as I go up in weight. But I was being so stubborn, and month after month, year after year, I'd work on training for a kettlebell competition for 3 months or so. I get so frustrated. I have so much pain in my shoulder that I'd stop. I quit. I didn't want to. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to have to, change anything. Then the frustration went away. The pain went away because I wasn't doing, but it wasn't the movement itself, the snatch itself, the exercise itself was not what was causing the pain. It was my technique. Just like any exercise out there. A deadlift is not a bad exercise. In fact, it's a phenomenal exercise. It's the way you do it. If you lift with your back, you're going to hurt your back. But that's a whole different story. But anyways, so really look at what is going on with yourself. So if you are trying to work towards your goals, but you're not hitting them, why? Is it because you're deciding that, no, I'm going to be stubborn, I'm not going to take that glass of wine out, I'm not going to take that diet soda out, I'm not going to do X, Y, and Z? That might be the one reason. So I would just say, take it out or change it 2 to 4 weeks. See if it makes a difference. If it doesn't, at least you tried. At least you know that's not what is causing you not to reach your goals. But if it does, like myself, and I'm feeling great, I'm able to lift more, I'm able to do more, it's huge. So I hope this helps. It was just, like I said, it was a very aha moment for me as I was training. I'm like, I have to get this down. I'm very excited. Hope this helps, and let me know if it works. Let me know what you took out and if it works. Otherwise, have a great day, guys. Bye.